there's a lot of unanswered questions around Murray. I think he's changed his story a lot of times. And now he's talking about maybe my brother did it himself, which turns my stomach. But I think this goes beyond Murray even. I think Murray has a part in it, but I don't think he was acting alone.
You don't think he was acting alone?
No, I don't.
You care to elaborate on that?
Without saying too much, I started to question some of the people who were around my brother. And when you look at the environment around my brother leading up to his death, there's a lot of strange coincidences. He was very afraid for his life. He was threatened that his children would be taken away from him. He was threatened that his assets would be taken from him. He was threatened that they would take his home if he didn't do what was asked of him by the powers that be. Let's just say that.
He was surrounded by, I hate to say it, the evils of the entertainment industry. When I say that, I mean people that only care about his profitability and not about his health and his well-being.
Okay. What is your greatest lesson learned?
Not to trust everybody. Not to trust everybody in the industry. There's a lot of sharks. And record companies steal, they cheat. You have to audit them. And it's time for artists to take a stand against them. Because they totally take advantage of them. Totally. They forget that it's the artists who make the company, not the company who make the artists. Without the talent, the company would be nothing but just hardware. I mean, just, you know. And it takes that real gut talent that the public wants to see.
Yet in the first place, a number of people called saying they thought it was about the Sony catalog. What's in that catalog?
In my Sony catalog is all the Beatles music, all of, Little Richard's music. I own Sly and the Family Stone. I own such a volume of I own Elvis, so many Elvis songs, and it's a huge catalog. It's very valuable. It's worth a lot of money, and there is a big fight going on right now as we speak about that. Now, I can't say whether or not. I can't comment on it. There's a lot of conspiracy. I'll say there's a lot of conspiracy going on as we speak.
Well, it was suggested by a number of your friends and family members that this fight really is more about this catalog issue than it is anything else. Do you believe that?
Well, I don't want to comment. I don't want to make a comment, Jesse. It's a real delicate issue.
Is there anything that you will do differently when this season is over?
Is there anything that I would do
differently when this season is over?
My level of trust will change, and because there's a lot of conspiracy going on. I'll say that much. A lot of it.
Do you think
all around me?
Is the conspiracy connected to the celebrity, or to the trial, or to the catalog? What do you think the source of it is?
I can't comment, Jesse. I don't want to, because I'm under gag order, and it's a very, very serious thing. I don't want to say the wrong thing with the wrong flavor. It's a very delicate area. There's a very delicate where we are now.
This is the letter written on May 5th, 2009, signed by Michael Jackson himself. It says, Dr. Tome R. Tome is no longer authorized to represent me. But friends say Tome didn't take the hint. He kept trying to do business on Michael's behalf. The day of Michael's death, he was at the hospital.
If you please, there will be no question.
And weeks after Michael died, he said this to Matt.
I'm still in charge of Michael's Jackson's business. Till otherwise I am informed not to do so.
Last time we spoke, you told me to check on Dr. Tomei, and I did a complete checking.
In September 2008, with Michael's permission, she taped one of their phone sessions. In this exclusive recording never heard before, Michael launches into his fears about his top advisor, Tomei Tomei.
This guy, he just has ways about him that looks like see what he's done. He's just this divide between me and my representatives. And I don't talk to my lawyer, my accountants. I talk to him and he talks to them. That's not good. I know it's not good. I don't like it. And I want to get somebody in there with him that I know and trust. I don't know what's in my accounts. I don't know.
Oh, that's not good, Michael.
I know that's not good.
The late Michael Jackson's hit film, This Is It, has been a moneymaker for Sony and the film's director. Despite record-breaking DVD sales, it may be it for This Is It.
The film of Michael Jackson's This Is It tour rehearsals, released last October after the singer's death, cemented a record box office year for giant Sony. The movie alone accounted for over $250 million worldwide, while Sony Pictures Entertainment raked in nearly $3.4 billion overall by early December. The entertainment conglomerate hopes its film and music divisions can help return it to the black after Sony suffered a group loss of nearly $2.2 billion last year.
And my biggest concern with him was an eating disorder, and that he wasn't gaining weight. And I was really concerned about that, and so was Kenny Ortega.
But you said eating disorder. Are we talking about purging, or what are we talking about?
Kenny was actually cutting up chicken and broccoli and feeding him.
I would trade my body for his tomorrow. He's in fantastic shape.
It was sad because he was under a lot of stress. It wasn't his time to die. And apparently, I just think that it just stress killed him because it was too much, because he needed more time to prepare, and he just needed more time, and he was a happy family man.
That physically and mentally, I mean, we're having a blast. We really are. We're having a great time. This is a high time for Michael.
But when I came back in June, I noticed he was a little thinner. And I was wondering, had he been eating? You know, had he been eating? And then I thought to myself, he's a dancer. You know, he's a dancer. His body's his tool. He's working very hard.
And he did say to you at one point, they're killing me, in reference to the fact that he was working so hard, rehearsing so hard.
Yes, yes.